queue to queues. We are going to talk about QADT just the way we did it for stacks. First we are going to talk about queue as abstract data type, or ADT. As we know, when we talk about a data structure as abstract data type, we define only the features or operations available with the data structure and do not go into implementation details. We will see possible implementations in later lessons. In this lesson, we are only going to discuss logical view of queue data structure. Okay, so let's get started. Queue data structure is exactly what we mean when we say queue in real world. A queue is a structure in which whatever goes in first comes out first. In short, we call queue a FIFO structure. Earlier we had seen stack, which is a last in first out structure, which is called a last in first out structure, or in short, LIFO. A stack is a collection in which both insertion and removal happen from the same end, that we call the top of stack. In queue, however, an insertion must happen from one end, that we call rear or tail of the queue, and any removal must happen from the other end, that we can call front or head of the queue. If I have to define queue formally as an abstract data type, then a queue is a list or collection with the restriction or constraint that insertion can be and must be performed at one end, that we call the rear of queue or the tail of queue, and deletion can be performed at other end, that we can call the front of queue or head of queue. Let's now define the interface